All right, so done with the pyramid. And I'm so mad it's taken me so long to do what I'm about to do. So I reached out to two people in particular. I think I have like maybe two or three more to offer them a copy of the book before it goes live. Something that I wish I could have done a week to 2 weeks ago, but that's okay. It's Pride. I'm going to rest on the fact that it's Pride Month and say that that's of course, the book is released in June for many different reasons, but Pride being one of them. But reaching out to these people, because it took me so long with the whatever. What I'm getting at is I'm finally about to, after I've already tested BookFunnel, because BookFunnel has been not hard to learn, but it's been had me a little frustrated because I'm like, I want to make sure I'm doing this right. So I've had to test a lot of things by sending them to myself. I went through that process last night. So I have actually 2 copies of Loving Ashley on my Kindle, which I probably need to get rid of the original one that came through as a PDF and not as an EPUB. So now that that's all together, I'm going to send this to one of the young ladies who I reached out to, and she's so dope, AirWrecka. She's so dope. So that's what I'm about to do now.
Takers and givers, I've been caught the latter, but am I really a giver if I don't give to myself?
Y'all, I feel so exposed. So I reached out to homegirl AirWrecka, and she's like, I appreciate it. I want to read the book. Oh, she's sweet girl, very nice. I'll actually link her in the show notes. Please give her a follow on TikTok, on Threads, Instagram. I think that's the only place I'm following her. Either way, I don't know why I'm like anxious as hell. This is a feeling. So I am one who's been like, whether people like it, hate it, or whatever, I truly just want my story out there. I want people to read it. I want people to consume the story. Because honestly, for me, the biggest thing, reviews aside and sales aside, my biggest thing is making sure that the story that I told is out there in the world, and then seeing how people respond to it. Like, I know how I am when I'm consuming media. It could be a TV show, it could be a movie, it could be a book, it could be a game. Like, I know how I am. And I come from nerd culture. I come from fan fiction, 90s cartoons, old school children's television that was like Gullah Gullah Island, Between the Lions, Reading Rainbow. I come from that space. So for me, it's the continuity and it's the story and it's seeing what the world does with it. I would love for people to make all these aesthetic videos about it. But honestly, when it comes down to it, it is people's reception to it and like them taking their story. Because I wrote the story, I know what it is in my head, but then I know there's going to be a moment where someone says, I don't know, this store seems like it would fit in this book or whatever. Like when you have a reader who interprets your story, and even if you're on the same page for most of it, if they have some, well, I think this looks like this, or what they think of, or they come up with something that you weren't considering, or something that maybe is a part of you that you wasn't on the forefront of your mind. Like, I know for me, 90s is a big, heavy influence on my writing. So I would imagine that someone may point out, oh, this feels like Love Jones, or this feels like, I don't know, whatever. That's really the space that makes me, that I'm most excited for. Not to say I'm going to get that with every single person that opens this book, because I'm very clear about the distinction between reader and reviewer spaces, but that is something that I'm looking forward to. I made a video on TikTok a few years back where I stitched this young lady who asks, like, writers, what do you like most about writing or something? And it was essentially playing God, and not in this religious sense, like, oh, I'm God, but kind of sort of where I can create these stories, I can make these people do these things, I can develop the narrative, and I control what happens to who, and then everyone else responds to it by hating it, loving it, falling for it, having commentary on it. Even someone hating something is not an affront to me. I'm like, okay, good. You hate this person. Well, why do you hate this person? Maybe they were written to be hated or whatever. So I feel like I'm rambling because I'm so excited. So I'm going to scale it on back. But ultimately, I'm just sent out my first, I guess, gifted copy because it's not an ARC. I sent out ARCs before and got some response back from that. It is more of I guess an ARC because it is an advanced copy. But the whatever commentary comes from that isn't changing the content of the book because the book just is what it is. So here I am. Here I go. Just write, bitch, move.
Writers, stitch this and explain what is your favorite part about writing, why you like to write.
So for me, it's honestly being able to play God. Being able to reach into my mind, use all this imagination that I've had since childhood and create a world where other people are going to get their hands on and have strong opinions about. Be they hate it, be they love it, love the characters, hate the characters, want to see more, in love with the world building, wish some parts were real, skeptical about others. I just like the idea of having my thoughts, my imagination, my things that have influenced me put to paper, released out into the world, and then seeing how other people interpret it. Even if it's completely different or wrong from what I want it to be, I just love that idea that once it's out there, folks go consume it and do with it what they will. All right, so yo, I'm sending out the second. I am very excited. So I'm going through the process to send out the second one, and then I have two other people I'm reaching out to. I was actually in the middle of reaching out to them as I got the response back. So here we go again. All right, y'all, I've been on a roll. I've been getting these books out. I've been updating stuff. So now I'm about to adjust the cover. All the work is done. I want to be very clear. The book is done and ready to release. But I'm trying to get some printed copies like ASAP. So that's what I'm doing right now.
If you're into it, you're into it. I do see people be like, yo, I listened to this album or something, and I don't get it. Tell me what I'm missing. Maybe you just don't like it. And it's okay. Like, you don't have to force yourself to like some shit that you just did not react to. And that's fine. And move on. It's so crazy. People be forcing themselves to like shit they don't fuck with. And it's like, just don't like it and move the fuck on. So I don't think people should like me. If they like me and they fuck with me, I think that's incredible. But I don't think they need to, because people grew up different. They have a different ear. Like, whatever.
Use your heart and so I got a knock at the door. Some packages that I ordered showed up. And it's actually 6 different items, but they split them up, which that's really neither here nor there. But I feel like complaining about it because are these things not coming from the same facility? Why are you sending me 3 different packages? But so that's what I'm doing now, is going through adjusting the cover. I'm going to get about maybe 5 of these printed because honestly, I just want to see a full row of my bookshelf with nothing but my books in it. The next thing for me to work on is a hardcover. So I'm thinking of, kind of sort of special edition, but not really. If I go with my first mind, I'm going to have this book out, work on the second and third books. Hopefully, prayerfully, I get them done like before September. But I would like to do a hardcover version of this book with a slightly different cover, maybe dust jacket as well. I don't know if that'll be something I'll do, but I want to do a hardcover with like some extra content and like my notes that I had, just a little stuff to make it a little bit more special, but then do that like towards the end of the year, and we'll see. That's my plan. So I'm gonna go ahead and order these books. Hopefully they'll get here relatively quickly, but yeah, that's that. So I just finished ordering a few copies of the book. I'm going to hopefully get those pretty soon. I went with the most standard delivery, where Does it give me a time? Oh, June 18th through June 23rd is when they're expecting. Okay, so that's about 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks, almost 3 at the late end, at the longest. So that's not bad. I think I'll order some more tomorrow. I'm so mad that you can't order author copies when the book is not ready for release, when it's on pre-order. So that's kind of pissing me off, but it's okay. I'll get a couple more tomorrow. And I went through the book. I almost ended up reading through the whole thing, which is like, I don't know why I do that, but I love the book. It's fun. It's a good time. So yeah, that's it. I don't know that I'll have another update for this. If so, stay tuned after the jump. If not, I'm 𝘾𝙤𝙡𝙚𝙚, and I am a love story architect. Been writing stories about Black folks in various situations, and right now I'm in my love story bag. Loving Ashley comes out in paperback on Tuesday, June 10th, and on ebook on Friday, June 13th. Please make sure you go ahead and pre-order. If you got the KDP, it's going to be there for you. Get you a physical copy. Do those reviews. Please let folks know how you feel about it. Run those numbers up. Also, the soundtrack, the playlist, that will be linked in the show notes, along with the newsletter, the website, the pre-order, the playlist, the... I feel like I'm missing something. Goodreads link if you wanted to review it there. All in all, this has been a phenomenal journey, and as excited as I am, I can't wait to move on to the next book. I'm enjoying staying in this space with Ashley, but I can't wait to get to the second book. I have some ideas. So I'll probably be sending out more copies today. And there's 2 other people I'm trying to make sure get their hands on this, and we'll go from there. So thank you so much for following me on this journey. If there's more, stay for that. If not, come back for the next one, and make sure to check out Ashley and see what your thoughts are to the next one. All right, y'all. So I know I ended that video. I think I'm gonna throw this in like a post-credit scene, but I've gotten some responses back from folks who have started reading the book, a couple folks who are done, and then some folks who have just received a copy. Y'all, I am fucking over the moon excited, just because my art is out there. And again, I want to be very clear. I know it's not going to be for everyone, so I'm not hung up on, I'll get all great reviews, nothing like that. But just knowing that the art is out there and being consumed, and conclusions are being made and connections are being made that maybe I'm not even aware of. I don't know. I'm gonna wrap up here. Get Loving Ashley, y'all. Get it. All right.